You know, I've done a lot of server-side programming as well as front-end development in my career. And server-side programming is a lot of fun. I can't deny that. I enjoy it. But I've always felt there's something really special about being involved in a part of the project that the end user, the guy you're doing all of this for, is able to touch and experience. I think it's become clear, especially in the last few years, that having solid web page development skills on your software team is paramount to the success of not only your project, but the success of your product as well. The software industry has become a pretty competitive place, and if you have built an amazing service that solves somebody else's problem, the last thing you want to do is not pay attention to how skillfully you deliver that service to your end users. To give you an example, suppose you spent a year designing and manufacturing a new smartphone, and you have an excellent product, the next iPhone killer. But then you hire a distributor that doesn't take care of packaging and delivering very well. The phone shifts around in its box during shipping, gets banged up. By the time it gets to the hands of the user, it doesn't look so great, it's scratched, the buttons don't always work. Your big product launch fails. Proper layout and functionality of your website, making sure it looks and functions on someone's mobile device just as well as it does on someone's desktop computer, is the delivery mechanism. It's the packaging and shipping of your product to the end user. That last step can make it or break it. So it's essential to not just know how to tinker with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but to have solid skills to code up a modern front-end web application. Nowadays, employers and hiring managers know this. In this course, we're going to cover all the essential and fundamental website coding skills. We're going to cover not only the how, but also the why, so you truly understand the reasons behind what you're doing. It's a fairly comprehensive course, so even if you're already familiar with these technologies, you will likely have a number of aha moments. We're going to cover HTML5, CSS3, Twitter Bootstrap CSS framework, which is the most widely used CSS framework today. We'll also cover JavaScript as a programming language of the web, and we'll learn how to use Ajax to retrieve data from the server and then dynamically update the content without having to reload the whole page. We'll also learn responsive design, which is how you code a web page so that it displays properly across all types of devices, mobile and desktop. Now, even though this course is part of the Ruby on Rails specialization, we've designed this course in such a way that it can be taken independently. So no Ruby on Rails knowledge is needed to complete this course. I think what also makes this course, and really the entire specialization, so special is that the people involved in putting it together aren't just teaching an engineering program of Johns Hopkins University, which is one of the top universities in the United States, but also because we actually do this stuff for a living. We all deal with real customers and real code every day. And this is why I think the coolest part of this course is that after learning the fundamentals, we're actually going to take a field trip to one of the local businesses here in Baltimore, which doesn't have a good website, take down the requirements, and build a real website for that business from scratch. We'll take you on the journey of coding up a real website that will work across all devices, desktop and mobile, that the business will actually use after the course is over. No throwaway example code here. Real stuff. By the end of the course, you will be able to do something similar all by yourself. So I hope you enroll and join me in this course. It will be a lot of fun.